pot bellies, obesity, hypertension, high blood pressure, joint problems, and many lifestyle-related diseases arrive among both men and women in Ghana. Some see these as signs of the good life, signs of prosperity. Very often in Ghana, when a spouse begins to put on weight, people refer to it as a positive sign, a sign that the other spouse is taking very good care of him or her. The accounts will say, "Ukunu show ye pao," which is to wit, your husband takes very good care of you, or "Wirebo nkwampa," meaning your wife feeds you well. Many people also live sedentary lifestyles. People spend most part of their day before a personal computer, in an office, a car, or even a classroom. In the face of the stressful lifestyles we assume these days, one question keeps coming up. How well are Ghanaians keeping up with an exercise culture? We now go over to Mojo, Chief Executive Officer of the Mojo Group of Gyms, and he tells us a little about exercise and exercise culture as we find in Ghana here. Mojo, a lot of people just know you as Mojo. Would you do us the honors of telling us your name?
Oh, I'm Gotlamti, and then the name was given to me by Katangis.
First of all, would like to know, how do you assess exercise culture in Ghana here? Are people exercising enough?
Well, it's very poor. Well, let me quote first from the Bible first. Without Christ, we are out of the line. So both the physical and the spiritual, they're going to blend with it. Without the spirit and the physical, you can't praise God. So in Ghana, people to understand about the fitness aspect, people judge from people who normally exercise. At the end, what brings is wasting time. So that's why they are not eager to train.
What group of people come to these gyms in terms of age, income group, and perhaps gender? We can start with the gender. Do a lot of females visit the gym?
Yes, of course. Both sex, both the female and the males, but only men normally patronize. Now the women are eager to come by to train because of one or two things.
Different people come to the gym. What are some of the reasons people come to the gym?
Ladies come there because some body parts, sometimes the body part, they might having some pot belly, like they don't want to see it at all. So they want to get rid of it by exercising. And then some men too come there because of they have hypertension, asthma, and heart attack, so many things.
Do they actually find solutions to those problems? Do they come back to tell you, or do you see that this person's problem has been solved?
Yes, because a person with a slope, every part one have been off. By His grace, I train him and then he come back to normal. So exercise benefit, because if you don't train, 40, 45, 50 going, you grow older because it change your appearance if you don't train.
Okay, so would you tell us how about the use of steroids by a lot of bodybuilders?
Steroids, bad, let me say, is very bad. They don't know the effects.
And let me ask this one too. When a country like China or other Asian countries are shot on television or in a film, we see citizens, both male and female, young and old, rising early and engaging in various forms of physical exercises such as Tai Chi, Kung Fu, Muay Thai, and the likes. We like and admire them. Almost everybody knows that life expectancy in countries like Japan, China, Korea are high, owing largely to their good dietary habits and their exercise culture. What is it that keeps us back as Ghanaians from emulating what is right? Let's hear from a cross-section of the Ghanaian populace.
From what I've seen, exercise is not in our culture. It's not part of the whole cultural system. By exercising, we are not encouraged to do that in the first place, right from scratch, from infancy. Somebody will ask you, what's the benefit of it? You're even wasting your time. And some people think it's a waste of time. For instance, in class, you talk about Keep Fit. There's a Keep Fit club in my class, and out of about 105 people, only 6 or 7 students are in the Keep Fit, and they do it every Saturday. So imagine, that's not with us, Ghanaian. Ghanaian women don't have flat tummy because we don't exercise. Of course, it's very true. So it's very bad, of course. It's very bad. Yeah.
For what I said, I think exercising is good for every Ghanaian because exercise makes our body strong and fit. This strong, fit our bones very strong.
It is interesting and should have been gratifying to observe the many Keep Fit clubs springing up in nooks and crannies within the country, but for the motives behind the formation of such clubs. Many of these clubs also do certain things that are rather counterproductive. It is, for example, not strange to find a group, after having exercised once or twice on a weekend, drinking exorbitant amounts of beer and other alcoholic beverages. As if that were not enough, they gather at eateries and eat large quantities of fat and meat-laden omutu, fufu or banku. This feature is not aimed at discouraging patrons of Keep Fit clubs. On the contrary, it is an advocate for Keep Fit and other healthy lifestyles. However, it is important that the right motives go into the formation of Keep Fit clubs and other similar groups. An investigation by Focus News indicates that many people, usually men, pursue the idea of a Keep Fit club as a means of luring the opposite sex for sexual gratification. People hit the gym to either keep fit or develop well-defined muscles, what we call macho. Often, people would